Hi my friends, welcome to Stories with Torie today. Let's review some of our sign language. What's this? Hello, lamp, mistake, fish, yarn, happy, Halloween, trick or treat, paint, glue, cat, happy, Thanksgiving, imagination, llama, and Merry Christmas. We talked about that last week, and we're also talking about it today. So you already know Merry Christmas. Remember, Merry, then the sea flies across the sky. Merry Christmas. The Christmas books we're going to read today, of course, is some of my favorite. The first one is Snowmen at Night, written by Carolyn Buhner, and the pictures are by Mark Buhner. And here we go. One Christmas Eve, I made a snowman, very fat and jolly. I dressed him up in red and green and trimmed his hat with holly. I saw his arms were trembling as if he couldn't wait. It made me start to wonder, how do snowmen celebrate? I think that while I'm snug in bed dreaming of Christmas treats, the merry snowmen slip away and hurry through the streets. They glide down snowy avenues with lamp lights aglow, the sleeping city blanketed in freshly fallen snow. They pass by toy shop windows framed with twinkling lights, pausing for a peek or two at holiday delights. The jolly snowmen gather from everywhere around for a Christmas party in the center of the town. Waving to each other, they call out cheery greetings, all their friends and family so happy to be meeting. A few merry snowmen start trimming the square. Soon holly and icicles are strung everywhere. And then reaching high for everyone to see, they hang balls of snow on the big Christmas tree. The snow children play freeze tag or red rover, or climb in a stack till they wobble right over. The mothers lay out all kinds of cold treats, ice cream and snow cones and dainty ice sweets. Then the dancing begins. To the tune of a fiddle, all the snowmen line up and sashay down the middle. Someone says, hush! Could that be a jingle? Then over the hill glides the snowman's Kris Kringle. He opens his sack with a jolly ho-ho and pulls out their presents, each made out of snow. Santa sips his cocoa, the reindeer romp and play, and then with a whistle, they're off on their way. Such fun snowmen have, but there's still one more thing. With hearts full of joy, they hold hands and they sing. While the fiddler plays and sweet silver bells ring, they sing songs about snow and the birth of a king. The children are sleepy, the grown-ups are yawning. The snowmen go home just as Christmas is dawning. They're all back in their places when Christmas Day starts, but these folks made of snow have a glow in their hearts. Their smiles are more tender, their eyes softly shine, as the snowmen dream dreams of their Christmas time. Merry Christmas. I love these books of what do you think Christmas snowmen do at night? Kind of makes you wonder, right? The next book we're going to read is Bear Stays Up for Christmas, written by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. Which this is a good book to think about, because what do bears usually do at Christmas time? Sleep, right? They're in hibernation. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. Dear Bear, get up, Mouse shouts in his ear. "We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year." His friends are all gathered in his lair, and the bear wakes up. He stands with a stretch and a great big sigh. "I hope I can make it. I do want to try." "Don't worry," squeaks Mouse. Hare says, "It's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night." Do you think he can do it? Think he can stay up all Christmas? He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown, so the bear stays up. "Come on," says Badger, "time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree." So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist up the tree onto Bear's big back. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow, but the bear stays up. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea, and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. His shoulders start to stoop, and his eyelids droop, but the bear stays up. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like "O Holy Night." They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun, but soon all the voices fade to just one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze, but the bear stays up. Who fell asleep? All of his friends fell asleep, but who's still awake? Bear giggles and grins, he works and he raps, he bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree, but who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn, but he still stays up. When Christmas arrives so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall. "I stayed up," says Bear, "just to share with you all." As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. "Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here." When all gifts are open, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. Bear snuggles up tight and mutters, "Good night." Then Bear falls asleep. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams. Merry Christmas, dear Bear." I love this story. That's a good Christmas giving story, right? Okay, to our favorite part. If you have a wonder, please email me or your teacher at torie.cutler@besd.net. If you have, here are some very fun wonders. The first wonder is, I wonder what is the world's smallest snowman? Did you know that the world's smallest snowman is only 2.7 microns tall? For comparison, if you don't know what that was, like I didn't, because we'll get one of your hair, one human hair is 75 microns tall. And this teeny tiny snowman is 2.7 microns tall. That's crazy. You would have to have a very strong microscope to see this snowman. What's the next wonder? I wonder what is the most famous toys in the world. So there's a few of them that I picked. The first one is Cabbage Patch. Originally known as Little People, these dolls were created by Xavier Roberts in 1978. The dolls came with adoption papers and birth certificates encouraging the idea of adoption. The second one is the G.I. Joe. Was created the action figures in 1964. 4 figures were initially launched to represent the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marines. And within 2 years, the toy was bringing in more than half the company's profits. The next one is the Rubik's Cube. According to the National Toy Hall of Fame, this 3D cube is the most popular puzzle in all of history. In 2017, the sales figures were $250 million. We love the Rubik's Cube. Lego. It has spawned action figures, TV shows, and a fan conference and a hit film. Since its debut in 1958, Lego has redefined the potential of playthings, allowing kids to build permanent structures from scratch in all kinds of shapes and sizes. I do love Legos. They do make me happy. And Barbie. Barbie was launched in 1959. This fashion doll transformed the toy business by becoming a vehicle for the sale of related merchandise, accessories, toys, etc. She also has a significant impact on social values by conveying characteristics of female independence, diversity, etc. Okay, with that said, this week we are going to do a sing-along, so stay tuned. So remember your sign language of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and also our another song of Jingle Bells. Remember, you're holding the bell and you're going to jingle it. Jingle bells, jingle bells. And then last but not least, our most favorite song here at Garland Elementary is Spread Kindness. So stay tuned for that for our Christmas sing-along this week. I hope you are on board the reading train and reading some very fun Christmas books. Merry Christmas, everyone, and see you later.